With Bitcoin struggling to hold the $40,000 mark and falling by more than 3% in the last 24 hours, the altcoins have fallen even harder, and some of the altcoins have fallen in upwards of 10% in the last 24 hours. For example, XRP, Cardano, and a few others. So in this video, we are going to understand about the altcoin season index, what is the index telling us, and whether we are in a Bitcoin season or within an altcoin season, and where the future could take us. Also, we are going to discuss about some of the altcoins and what could be your strategy for these altcoins. At the end, we are also going to take a look at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index and understand where the market could be heading in regards to the fear and the greed. So stay tuned to this video and find out more details about the altcoin season index. Hello friends, my name is Soham and I welcome you to Crypto Bulls Club. Every day on this channel, I show you how you can make money in crypto. If you like money and crypto, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also press the bell icon. Do not forget to join our Telegram channel where we discuss everything related to cryptos and NFTs, and this for absolutely free of cost. And also don't forget to join us on our social medias like Twitter and Instagram. Links for each one of them is given on the pinned comment as well as on the description below. So without further ado, let's jump on straight into the altcoin season index. So at this point of time, the altcoin season index is coming in at 22. This is for today currently, and this is a metrics which has been developed by the blockchaincenter.net. So a big shout out to them. You can find it on their website, and this actually tells us that whenever we are below 25, we are in a Bitcoin season. What does that signify? What does that mean? This indicates that most of the altcoins will be correcting against Bitcoin in their value. They may or may not correct in their value against the US dollar, but when it comes to their value against Bitcoin, they would be correcting. That means Bitcoin will be outperforming some of the or majority of the altcoins. Likewise, when we are above 75, that is the time for the altcoin season. That means that most of the altcoins will actually outperform Bitcoin. And currently we are at 22, and this is the first time we have entered this Bitcoin season for the first time since August of 2021. So it's been close to about 5 or 6 months since we went there, and we stayed there for not too long actually. We stayed there for about a month. We entered it in July and we went out of it in August. So that's it. Not much time we spent below the range of 25 last year. But as we know, for the past 1 year or past couple of years, Bitcoin was actually in a bullish territory or in a bullish mode. But currently we are in a bearish mode, and the first or one of the major indications for a bear cycle or a bear market is that Bitcoin tends to outperform the altcoins, and we will enter into a Bitcoin season. Right now, if we quickly speak about the Bitcoin dominance chart, we are currently at 42.69, and we held this level of about 39 as a good support earlier, and there were multiple levels where times when we tried to go below it, but we were not able to go below, right? So that is something that is to be noted. And if I talk about the major levels of support and resistance on the Fibonacci levels, as you can see right here, we have bounced off the golden pocket. What is the golden pocket coming in? The golden pocket is at 42.1 to 42.5 approximately, and we went past it in the week of 7th of February. The next week, that is 14th of February, we came down and treated it as a support. This is a classic support pattern, and this week we have bounced above it, right? The next level of resistance is at 43.5% approximately, which is the 50% Fibonacci level. And for me personally, I believe that once we have treated this level as a support, we may see the levels of 45% or even higher going into the later half of the first quarter and the first half of the second quarter as well. Now, if we talk about the moving averages here, there is something very interesting happening on the moving average as well. So as we have bounced above the golden pocket, we have also moved above the 20-week simple moving average. The green line that you see here is the 20-week, which is coming in at about 42.2%. And we went past it in the same week of 7th of February. Then again, the next week it came down and treated it as a support, which was important. And this week again, we are getting a bounce. The next resistance is coming at the 50-week, which is at about 45%. But I feel that, it is very much possible that we may actually go and test the 200-week, which is at 56%, right? It is very much possible in the next couple of months that we go above 56 and treat it as a support, and thereby confirming that we are in a Bitcoin season and a bear market for that matter as well, right? So this is something that is to be considered. Now, what should be your strategy for the alts that you're holding? So for me personally, I have converted most of my altcoins into Bitcoin already. I had discussed this multiple number of times earlier as well. And for you, if you are holding your altcoins, if you have a big bag of altcoins, I would, first of all, I do not generally recommend of holding a big percentage of your portfolio into altcoins, because it is extremely risky, right? What we have learned in the past is during the darkest period of the bear market, Bitcoin tends to correct by approximately 85%. However, the altcoins tend to correct by 97 to 99%, right? So it is not at all recommended to hold on to your altcoins. It is absolutely not recommended. Rather, what you can do is you can actually, you can look at converting your altcoins into Bitcoin and then take it from there. For me personally, I have converted maximum of my altcoins into Bitcoin, and I'm seeing like how the market is going, and mostly I'll stay into Bitcoin or have cash in hand so that I am able to buy some of the altcoins at a lower rate. Now, what are some of the altcoins that I am buying? I am buying only Ethereum and Sandbox and maybe a couple of others. That's all, not much, right? I do not like to, dilute too much of my portfolio into altcoins, and that's why I'm pretty calm at this point of time. So basically what I strongly recommend is have about 50 to 70% of your portfolio in Bitcoin. The next major portion should be into Ethereum, because that is the largest altcoin, and then a few here and there could be there, right? So that is my strategy that I am taking and going forward into the bear market. Also, you need to stay tuned to our social media channels like Instagram and Twitter, where I keep you up to date about all the real-time happenings, and also I'll regularly post about if there is any particular opportunity in any altcoin, right? So it's important you follow us on both the places. Link is in the pinned comments right now. You can go there and follow us. Also, during the peak of the bear market, I'm just focusing on Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's it, nothing more than that, okay? And a few NFTs here and there. Now, if I were to talk quickly about the Bitcoin market and talk about the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, currently today, right, as on 22nd of February, the Fear and Greed Index is at 20. Now, this is an extremely critical level. Why is that extremely critical? We'll dive deeper into the charts. As you can see, this is a 1 year chart that we have, that the level of 20 has been extremely important. Why? We have treated it as a support multiple number of times. You can see right here, right, right from May we have been treating it as a support multiple number of times. We came down in September, treated it as a support, and then we bounced up. What I am expecting, right, is we may see this level getting breached in the month of March. Then what is the next level of important support is the level of 10. Extremely critical, extremely important. And people ask me that whether I should be buying Bitcoin right now, today, tomorrow. So this is a cheat code for you guys, right? So whenever we are buying into Bitcoin, take a look at the Bitcoin this Fear and Greed Index. Whenever we are at close to these regions, like the support, like for example 20 is a good support, possibly we could be looking at buying some, because it is very unlikely that we will just go through it, right? We may get a small bounce, then we may go through it, right? And when we are at levels of 10 and all, I'm going to put in big chunk of money into Bitcoin. So that is my strategy going in. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. You need to do your own research before investing. But I am just sharing my opinions as to when I will be looking to invest into this particular market. And it's extremely important to be patient in this market and do not open high leverage positions, right? Someone of our community was asking whether I should be shorting Bitcoin right now. Well, if I have to trust the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, this is not the time to short. The time to short was when Bitcoin created a double top, and we discussed it on a Twitter profile as well, right? That Bitcoin was creating a double top. I had shorted Bitcoin at that point of time. I don't exactly remember the figure. I think it was around $44,000. But we had shorted Bitcoin at that point of time, and we closed the short at about $38,000, right? Gave us decent amount of profits. Right now, I'm not shorting Bitcoin, neither am I entering any longs. When will I enter a long? Possibly if I see any double bottom playing out, or any divergence on the RSI, or this fear and greed index going down to the levels of 10. That is the time when I'll be longing into Bitcoin. And if you want to play into into the futures, mind you, it is extremely risky. You need to be a professional trader for trading into the futures. Otherwise, keep on doing DCA, right? And you will make good money in the next 5 years. Trust me, guys, this is the time when most of the people will leave the market, move out of the market. But if you are able to sustain these time, because I was there in the last bear market, guys, right? This is the time wherein you need to sustain in the market. If you are able to sustain right now, you will make good money in the next bull market, right? And it's not too far. Trust me, guys, it's not too far. And we are here to help you at every step. Whenever we are, buying, I'll keep you up to date on Twitter, on our Telegram channel, on Instagram. We regularly post some short videos as well. So stay tuned to our social media channels, stay tuned to our YouTube channel as well. And if you have any questions, go down to the comment section. You can ask your questions and I'll reply to each one of you. Also, if you have any questions and you want to ask me personally, my Telegram is also in the pinned comments. So if you like this kind of content, please like the video and also subscribe to the video as well. So stay tuned to our channel for all such latest news on Bitcoin and the Altcoin Season Index. Thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay happy. Bye bye for now.